What's up? What's up? Two-tone day packs. Pretty lever gun chest rigs. They'll hold 30-30, 45-70, 38, 357. Pretty much most calibers that they chamber a lever gun for work in that rig. Multicam tool bags. We got a few multicam tool bags. I'm showing one online, 3 thumbs up, so obviously those numbers are a little off right now. Not seeing any comments yet. As soon as you guys comment, we'll have some conversation here. Chris Peoples, what's up? Chuck Peoples, what's up? I thought maybe that was your brother. If you guys like what we say, you can always super chat us if you want your comment to stand out. Any of my videos, we put 5 videos up almost every single day on YouTube. There's links in there to Amazon. If you click any of those Amazon links, anything you buy in the next 24 hours, we get a little piece of. It's just a way to help support the creators and content people on YouTube that you like. And look at it as taking a few bucks out of Amazon's pocket. Ron Most, what's up? Byron Roberts, David Deal, what's going on? Those day packs are really nice. Yeah, here's some more lever gun rigs. Here's a few more of those day packs that are still getting turned. We did FUPA XLs in black, FUPA XLs in multicam black, and FUPAs in Typhon red. And there's some more over there. We got a bunch of stuff in green that didn't get finished up today. All kinds of different pistol, triples, and quads, different attachments, different closures. Woodland micro rigs, small run Woodland micro rigs going. Those will most likely finish up tomorrow. Compact tear-offs. We have compact tear-offs going in a lot of different colors right now. We have 0 available. Those will come probably tomorrow, next day. Looks like tourniquet pouches here. Compact tear-offs in multicam black as well as black. Large tool bags in Woodland. Multicam. Large tool bags in multicam. We have a lot more mag pouches. These are CQBs here. I think these are just CQB pouches. I don't think they're subloads. Monica Parks, what's up? Woodland micro rigs there. Ordered the other day from Amazon using the link. Chuck, thank you, man. Thank you. It adds up. It adds up. If you look at Facebook's a good example, right? We have 700,000 followers on Facebook. Let's say only half of those, which is a ridiculous number. Let's say half of the people on Facebook that took the time to like the page, follow the page, interact on the page, right? Let's say it's just half, 350,000. If every one of those people clicked that link before they used Amazon and it was just $1, let's say we got $1 off of the order of 350,000 people. Just think about that. Just think about that. So, a bunch of product ready to go for tomorrow. Did you get an email about multicam Arid tool bags? Sam, I don't have a clue. I'm sure that I did. I have not even, I don't think I've even looked at my email today. I came, we did a live today, did a bunch of stuff outside this morning, and then my dude that normally works here at the table had to go to Texas until next Monday. So I was on the table, Montana was on the table, Amanda was on the table, and what you've seen, that's pretty much what I've done today. I got 23 online, 13 thumbs up. I need you guys to back out of the comments, just back out and hit that thumbs up. And then I need you to hit that share button. Tell somebody we're online talking. Tell them, hey, check out these badass backpacks. Tell them, hey, this dude's a total dipshit. You should check him out and agree with me that he's a dipshit. I don't care what you do, but I need you to hit that thumbs up, and I need you to share this video with somebody. Sam, no worries at all about asking, bro. I'm sure if you sent the email, I have it. I will print it out, and depending on how much Arid we have right now, those will get cut really soon. And there's a good roll right there of Arids, so I'm sure that we will cut those up. Chuck Peoples, thank you for liking and sharing, man. Kay Jones, what's up? Rachel Brown, what's up? A lot of belts got made today. A lot of belts shipped out today. These are orders ready to go for tomorrow. A lot of gaps on the shelves. Tons and tons of boxes going out. These are, we could actually compress these probably and get 2 of these shelves out of here. Amanda, what's up? Mesh pockets. Typhoon Royal Blue. We got gray, smalls and larges, Velcro backed. These are all pals backed over here. Dale, what's up, man? How are you? I know we did some more ammo can liner bags today. I think they're in Typhon. Have you been looking for any shortages to share? No substantial yet. Yeah, I haven't. I don't have enough to even put a video together with it. Yeah, I've looked at the comments on there. I don't think we're going to be doing them videos. Rachel Brown. Yeah, we're the excavator sitting out front. Everybody will roll in here tomorrow. I think they'll start showing up, and a lot of stuff some stuff will start happening Friday, and then the actual classes and presentation are Saturday and Sunday. Cannon, 21 pints of salsa. Awesome, man. That's awesome. Are we going to do videos of the workshop? Some. I mean, you're gonna when if a video gets put together of it, you're gonna see 15 minutes. You're gonna basically see the highlight reel. That'll be the majority of it. We will have cameras running. What will happen with the footage afterwards, I don't know. Grumpy Acres, what's up, man? How are you? Aurora Rings, Ricky. What is this? What is this? How did you get here? How did you find this? So what is this? This is just some dude in his shop in a company that he started 35 years ago at 9 o'clock. He's been in the building working since 7 this morning. And he gets up at 4:30 a lot of mornings and makes a video kind of just talking to the phone on Instagram. We make nylon tactical gear. And you were seeing this because somebody that you were friends with, probably in real life, happens to be watching it, and it changed the algorithm on your phone. And I just walk around, and we can talk business, we can talk nylon gear, we can talk homesteading, we can talk politics, we can talk really anything you want to talk about, if I know something about it. And just like-minded people, really, people that just want to be left alone, right? Everybody wants you to be on the team. You're either Republican or you're Democrat. What if they're really the same team, right? They're really the same crew. They rape children together, and they commit crimes together, and they alter and change your life for the worse, and then do things 100 times greater than they hammer you for with no repercussions, right? We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Ron Most, thanks, buddy. A link sent to me. Awesome, man. So, Ricky, I ask people when they come on here to hit the thumbs up button, and then I ask them to share this video. Entertain, educate, equip. I will entertain you, I will educate you, and I will equip you. The entertainment can just be something silly, something you laugh at, something that you're like, this dude's a dipshit. Education, I will tell you things I know, I will tell you things I think, and then other people who might be experts in that field will get in here and tell me that I'm wrong, and then we find the right answer, right? And then equip, call to action. There should be a call to action with everything you do. Hey, join my email list, join my text app, join my YouTube page. I put up 5 videos on YouTube every day. Join my Facebook page, 700,000 other people did. Join my Instagram, 65,000 people seem to think it was worth it. TikTok, I've got like 5,000 people on TikTok now. It's growing rapidly, right? Do you have a business? Do you want to know how to use social media? I can tell you what works. I can tell you what doesn't work because I've done everything. Most of it was wrong. DJ, thank you for the super chat. Self-reliance is the best reliance is self-reliance. Yes. Yes. We also have the Self-Reliance Festival here on the compound. This property is 10 acres. This building is 10,000 feet downstairs, and then we put a 6,000 foot loft upstairs, which is really my cigar lounge, man cave, museum. Weird shit that I like from around the world, right? Because if I wasn't doing this, I would be like Tomb Raider or Indiana Jones. That's what I would really just rob museums is what I would do. But we have the Self-Reliance Festival here, and we had 653 people here last time. I believe that was the actual total count. And I expect we'll have 1,000 this time. And it's speakers from all around the United States and other countries come in to talk about their homesteads and their meat processing and their steps to freedom and their business development. And we just have those conversations. And I can't leave. Well, I won't leave here, right? I won't leave here and go to other people's seminars usually. So I had to have a seminar that we grew big enough that I could have all of the speakers that I want to see, meet, and be friends with. I had to put something together with Nicole, and we grew it to the point that all the huge names are now asking if they can come here and speak. I've been sharing your message about actionable information with some I know in the prepper community. Always find there are many who just want to doom all the time. Thank you for the positivity, because they're addicted to it. They're addicted to it. It's something you can belong to, right? Especially on the internet, right? On Facebook, in the groups. MeWe's got some really active groups, some good groups, right? It's something you can belong to, but you can be an imposter, right? You don't have to actually do anything, right? You don't have to put a picture up of yourself working out. You don't have to put a picture up of yourself pulling out 300 pounds of potatoes. You don't have to put a picture up of, pulling eggs every morning. You don't have to do any of that shit. You can just take somebody else's picture or just ask questions and give advice. See, that's the problem. That's where I have the problem, right? You become comfortable with people that you speak to or communicate with on a regular basis, right? You communicate with these people on the internet. You see them all the time, so you start to trust them, but you have no founded reason to trust them. But because they answer all the questions, and every night at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock when you're sitting on the couch, they're doing the same thing, and they're answering everybody's, questions. But you have there's no evidence of success, is what I like to say, right? They don't have some event. They don't have YouTube videos. They have nothing other than the words they type on the internet and some pictures that they could have gotten from anywhere. You guys know that if you take that picture, I believe, and depending on the browser you use, you can right-click it and find all the places it's been used on the internet. You can bust people that way. But they're not walking the walk. And that's why there are so many people in that space, right? Those dooms guys, right? And the world's going to end. I don't need to prep because, the government, I don't need to buy property and own property because I still have to pay property taxes, which means I don't own it. Okay. So I'll be happy to buy another piece of property to rent to you. And you can pay the mortgage 3 times over. No problem. And then I'll take that property that you're living on and paying me rent on, and I'll take that property and I'll leverage it and do 2 more properties, and then I'll take a construction loan out against that property, and I'll put 15 tiny homes on that next 30-acre lot that I buy that you paid for because you were worried about property. It's the same mentality. It's the same mentality. Rich people don't pay taxes. And somebody told them a long time ago that to be rich or to be wealthy or to be successful must be nice. Oh, that dude with that nice shiny car is an asshole, right? When he was 7 years old and he was, in awe with that shiny car. But his uncle and his father told him, oh, that dude, that's some bullshit, man. Must be nice. They planted a seed of negativity in that kid and they changed the course of his life right then. And then that kid will grow up and do the same thing to his kid. It's just mindset. You don't say, I can't afford something. Instead, you use these words. How can I afford it? And then you'll start thinking about how you can afford it. And when you figure out what it takes to get it, you will either decide that it's not worth it or you will decide it's worth it. But most likely what you will decide is, oh, I can make this money and I can do things different in my life. And I really don't want that car anyway. So I'm going to make the money and I'm going to do this other thing with it. Tactical, what's up, man? I have 2 4-wheelers. I ride the 4-wheeler every day, every single day. Number 1, I like it. Number 2, it's badass. Number 3, I can move 300 pounds of feet on the 4-wheeler a lot faster than by hand. And number 5, it's cool, right? I like it. It's badass, right? It looks pretty cool on camera. It's a lot more content I can build. We put racks on. I mean, we use them all the time, man. All the time. The thing does 75 miles down the road. 75 miles an hour. It'll pull a trailer way bigger than it should, full of wet wood chips. If you guys have ever seen wet wood chips, like, you have no idea what heavy is until you've seen wet wood chips or wet sand. Everlasting Action Jackson, what's up? Charlie Wood, what's up? It is nice to work hard and get nice. It is, man. It is. And what's even nicer is being able to do whatever you want to do. You don't have to go get nice stuff. I want you to get whatever you want to get. I want you to do whatever you want to do, and I want you to leave me the fuck alone and let me do the same thing, right? You don't get a say on what I do, just like I don't get a say on what you do. And if we lived like that, everything around you would be better. Just got home and checked pins. Oh, you're talking about animal pins. I thought you were talking about ink pins. I get it. Coast Guard was loving the fupa when they boarded our boat. I think you have a couple of friends. Bob, why did they board your boat? Why did they board your boat? Were they harassing and disturbing? Or were you guys out there having, like, flare gun wars? Made it to the live stream. Good talk, John. I'm trying my best. Walk the walk. And I rent. Landlord said I can get some sheep once we get rid of 2 of these cows and getting more ducks in a week. R37. Why do you have to get rid of the cows? Just because of grass? Or that's kind of his bribery? You get rid of these damn cows that I don't like, that moo all morning, and you can get some sheep. What's the significance there? And awesome. What's the numbers look like for the Swale Workshop? John, I don't know the answer to that. I know that you can come. I know that it will be a low number class compared to anything else that we've done. And I know that if you have 0 interest in swales at all, you would still do great to come to this thing because you're going to have a lot more time to talk to Billy and William. You're going to have a lot more time with myself. You're going to have a lot more time with Nicole. all of it, right? You're going to be able, we're going to have an environment where we can actually sit down in one room and eat at the same time. We can have conversations afterwards. You want to have a drink? We can have a drink, whatever. The cows are dumb, but the area they are on is only about, that's right. Okay, so grass, right on, right on. John Lynn, look forward to you being here, man. Damn, it got late fast, just leaving work, lost track of time, stop and pick up some fast garbage for dinner. Tyler, you might not know this, but if you go to a bigger gas station, they will have boiled eggs. There will probably be an apple. They will have a bottle of Fiji water. Whatever you want to eat, right? You can also, you might not know this, you can go to McDonald's and you can get Egg McMuffins and you could eat just the eggs and the ham out of those things. This is coming from a dude that went to McDonald's yesterday and got a McGriddle, an Egg McMuffin, and a frappe. So I totally fat boyed yesterday, but I am giving you an option for the healthy option. Nicole, what up? What up, what up? Been sharing your message about actionable info. I think I read that. Yeah, I did. Best reliance is self-reliance. We have a new shirt that will be coming out very soon. It says the carbon they are trying to reduce is you. The carbon they are trying to reduce is you. And it'll be a stick figure family. It'll be dad with a rifle, mom with a pistol, child with a shovel, little child with a flower. I think that's what we're doing. Good coffee goes fast. Coast Guard offered us a courtesy safety check. All good. Yeah. Wait till the ATF comes by and offers a courtesy safety check. Tactical response can teach me to fight with a pistol. Is there someplace similar for a new homestead owner? That's a good question, LW. That is a good question, man. I would tell you, show up at one of our events, right? Get on the YouTube channels, and you can, it's the smell test, right? You can get on the YouTube channel, and you can tell if the information is usable, right? You can watch 5-6 videos and know if that's your guy. And it doesn't have to be one. It can be multiple people, right? Are they showing you something that applies to you, right? If you're on 3 acres and they're showing you a tractor with a seeder or a seed drill, right? That's probably not you. If they're showing you raised beds, anybody can raise beds. I got a friend that literally lives in Washington, D.C. Like sees the Capitol building, right? That kind of Washington, D.C. She grows a ton of shit on her porch on her apartment. A ton of shit. She uses these Grow-Tech buckets. Pretty wild. So come out to our event. Can't come to our event? Find an event. There's somewhere, right? And just start doing that stuff. Start going to those. But the cool thing, and I'd prefer you come here because I'd like to see you in person. I'd like to meet you. But let's say you can't do that, right? Let's say you're in California and it's just not going to work. Go somewhere. And what you will find is that if you go to an event in California, there will be people there from New York. There will be people there from Texas that drove all that way. And what you're going to find when you drive 2,000, 3,000 miles, you're going to meet somebody that lives 15 minutes away from you. We have them talk when we first open up, the first speakers on the microphone, that question gets asked and they raise their hands, right? Man and woman met at Self-Reliance, one got married. Like it happens. Same with tactical response. You might come from California and meet a dude who's a fucking surgeon that lives 15 minutes away from you, right? Now you know, and you're all there these are qualified people, right? Because we all have the same self-interest. We don't care if you're gay. We don't care what color you are. We don't give a shit about anything because we all have something in common, right? So show up at an event. Tennessee Get Shit Done crew exists because Sean Mills and I were at an event. There you go. Do I know Sean Mills? I feel like I do, but I'm not picturing a face. What up, John? Been rewatching your old podcast with Scully at work. Still good content. Nettie, I had a lot of fun doing that. I actually talked to Jeff the other day. We're going to be probably doing a podcast similar to that. Unfortunately, Jeff, it won't be with Jeff, but we are going to do some stuff like that. Talk about stuff that's kind of conspiracy theory, but more like conspiracy fact. Just the heinous shit that the United States government and other governments did to their population, right? Why would you not believe all these science experiments they've done in the last couple years? Why would you not believe that maybe that wasn't in our best interest? But the government's come out and said, yes, we gave radiation to children, right? To in these children's homes. Or the Tuskegee experiments, right? Or in 2006, the United States Navy flew over San Francisco and released active live pneumonia spores, right? And then tested people to see how fast the spread was. Why, like the government did that, why wouldn't we believe that maybe this other shit, maybe you shouldn't have done that 23andMe shit, right? Because they just came out yesterday, day before, and said, yes, we can target certain people, we can target certain things. Through DNA, we can put a bioweapon out that only affects certain parts of the DNA, right? Well, how many people just gave them 23andMe? Do you think they weren't running DNA while they're doing the nasal swabs? Do you think maybe they did? Because they just came out and said they did. Yeah, he's been to SRF, all in Nicole's work. I'm sure I know him. What brand of backpack sprayer? So let me tell you, how much are you going to use it, right? Like, be honest with yourself, right? I have a ton of shit. I said that today to somebody. I don't remember who I was talking to. I go, we hustle and we earn money and we buy things, and 3 months later, they don't make any difference, right? I have 2 Porsches and a Range Rover sitting in the dirt up where my chickens are right now. Actually, I moved one of the Porsches out of there. Because I don't give a shit, right? So how much are you really going to use the backpack sprayer? If it's a thing where you're just going to, like when I put a backpack sprayer on, I'm going to have it on for an hour. I'm going to spray 15 gallons, right? I'm going to put 15 gallons. I'm going to spot spray every weed in my gravel. I have guineas around here, and they eat seeds, and then they shit, and it grows. It grows better in the gravel. I did put $2,000 of seed down. None of it is where we put it, but it's growing wonderfully in the gravel. It's like aquaponics in that motherfucker. It's full of nutrients and it gets water, and when it doesn't get water, it wicks water, right? It's great. Gravel. So I have bought all of the backpack sprayers from Walmart. I will tell you, spend a little bit more money. The first time you put on a battery-powered backpack sprayer, you will go, why in the fuck have I ever used a pump-up backpack sprayer? Number one, get you a pump one. Number two, get you one, and this is where it's going to change dollars, right? You're going to go from $79 to a couple of $100. I just bought a Husqvarna. Steel has a great one, Husqvarna. Look for something commercial because it will last you. The number one thing that is going to break down your backpack sprayer is leaving chemical in it. So when you're spraying, spray until it's out of spray, fill the tank up quarter, halfway, whatever, with fresh water, and then spray it until fresh water comes out of it for, a minute, whatever. Number two, and this might even break it down more than leaving chemical in it, sunlight is going to destroy your backpack sprayer. And the cheap backpack sprayers, the shoulder straps that are on them, if you leave them outside for a month, those shoulder straps are destroyed. The better backpack sprayers have a better UV stabilization in the material. They're also much thicker. They have foam. It's not just material or webbing. World of difference. And then battery, right? This is a battery right here off of one of my backpack sprayers. I probably have 12 backpack sprayers. The other thing, when you go to a commercial one, you're not going to have a plastic wand. You're going to have an aluminum or a metal wand. And then your tip on the top is going to be brass, and it's going to be focusable. You can go from pinpoint to spray. World of difference. So I'm currently using a Husqvarna. Let's go and see if I can show it to you. I'm going to walk outside. It's outside where I just told you shouldn't have your backpack sprayer. because sunlight will destroy it. If this dies, it will come on as soon as I come back in here. Oh, I don't have the power went out and it hasn't been reset. That LED light's not coming on. Anyways, I bought it at the co-op, Husqvarna. I'm very pleased with it, very pleased with it. Milwaukee, I believe, makes a battery-powered backpack sprayer, which means it was probably $400. People don't really like. I like Milwaukee stuff, right? This fucking battery right here is $250. Like, the batteries is where they get you. Mark, what's up? Seeing Billy. Oh, there's what's up, man, Billy. I caught about the last third. We were doing a live feed at the same time. I caught about the last third, watched it, and then went back and started it over. Great podcast or interview. I bet it's a lot nicer. Mine was $250. Charlie, I'm not sure what we're talking about. I use Flow Easy Backpack that was like there's a $300 one. That's awesome. I'm in some commercial lawn Facebook groups. So I watch a bunch of that stuff. There's some great sprayers. The general consensus, I don't remember what brand it is. I think it has it's a green top and green writing. And it's weird. It's only like 3.5 gallons or 4 gallons, where all the others are like 5. They're about $350, and that's what most of the commercial guys seem to use. Rachel Brown, good night. Good night. Mark, what's up? What do you think about people rushing to buy a big screen TV on Boxing Day? I don't know. I don't know. I've never. When's Boxing Day? How big of a big screen TV, right? What does it do for him? How did they pay for it? Does he have the money, or did he finance the money and he's going to make payments $25, per month? So is he going to pay? I don't even know what a TV costs. I bought a TV. I bought a 43-inch Samsung TV when they first came out, like 25 years ago, and I paid $5,000 for this. Right? It was a back projection. I have a TV upstairs that's 82 inches, and I think I paid $2,500 for that. It was like the second thing we ever put in this building. We did do an MMA fight on there, and we had, 50 people came from several states over to hang out, and we got pizza, and we watched the fight and hung out for a while. I don't care. Is it you doing it? Are all your bills paid, right? I don't care what other people do. Ask me what I would do, and I'll tell you what I'll do. But as far as why did your brother-in-law just buy it, or your friend just bought it? I mean, there's a TV in the room where I sleep, right in my bed, and where the bed is, there's a TV. I see it because a bill comes out for cable. I have Dish Network here. We got cable years ago when Game of Thrones came out. Because my buddy Jeremy Horton, I kept seeing him talk about Game of Thrones, right? Because that's what him and his woman did together. They would watch television, no problem. So we bought the DVDs when they came out, and I liked Game of Thrones. It was something Amanda and I did. Man, I have all these little, can you see these? I have all these little bug bites. So we got cable, HBO, at the old house. And then they fucking stopped carrying HBO. So we got Dish Network. And I want to say I pay $174 a month for Dish Network because I see it come out of my PayPal all the time. I turn the television on maybe every 90 days. And I go to the DVR thing or whatever that will replay up to like 2 weeks, right? Of just the mainstream television shows. And every time I turn the TV on, I'm like, why the fuck am I paying $174 for this shit? There is literally not, there's 800 channels. There's not a fucking thing I want to watch on cable, ever. I try to watch like Homestead Rescue, and I'm like, this is so bullshit. Like, I know those fucking dudes from the show, and that's not them, right? It's bullshit. So, but I do have an 82-inch television upstairs, Samsung, badass TV. That TV's probably been on. It was the second thing in this building before we even moved anything in here, right? There was a carpet upstairs, that giant burlwood table, and the television. We didn't even have a couch. Like, we were sitting on the carpet to turn the television on. The TV has been on, it's been in the building probably 6 years, maybe 7, 6 probably. And we've watched the TV maybe a dozen times. Every now and then I'll put a DVD on, but my couches are so badass. When I sit on the couch, within 5 minutes, I fall asleep. So I don't watch television. If I can't watch it on my phone, I don't need to watch it. While I would agree with you, I can't watch things on my phone. I listen to things on the phone, but I have the biggest iPad that Apple makes in my hand, and I fucking hate Apple products. But I would watch things on this, right? With Amazon, are you an Amazon Prime member? You can watch a ton of shit for free. YouTube, you can watch a ton of shit for free. But do we really watch it, right? Because if I'm going to watch something and pay attention to it, I'm not doing something else, and I'm never not doing something else. Asshole kitten. No satellite or cable, but I did snag me one of them micro shotgun rigs and multicam block. John, thank you for your order. Hasn't shipped yet. And John, I can promise you that the money that you gave us for the shotgun micro rig will not go to buy a TV. So these are lever gun chest rigs here. You got a lever gun? These are lever gun chest rigs. They'll hold 38, 357, you know, pistol caliber. They'll hold 30-30, like a lot of lever guns. And they'll hold up to the big boy, the 45-70, with the exact same rig. Try it again. Oh, it didn't work this time. I got me duck feet. Solomon don't fit. Oh, they make a wide. Solomon does a wide. The world is crazy. They sold 485 acres next to me for $8,500 an acre this week. Realtor that I know well said can sell my place for $1.5 million. I told him 2 maybe. Enjoy checking with you watching. Right on, Cash. If you sold for 1.5, or let's say he comes back and he's like, I'll give you 2. Where would you go? Where would you go? Like, what's your option, right? I mean, not option, but what would you do? What's your preference? I usually have to back up a few seconds when I need to actually watch it. Do you wear Solomons for your everyday shoe? Yes, I do. I have them on right now. Every day I wear Solomons. When I say I have 100 pairs of Solomons, I probably have 150 pairs of Solomons. If you find Solomons that you really like you're like, I love these black shoes, right? You should probably buy 6 pairs of them and just put them in the closet, because it's guaranteed that if you like them this year, next year they'll be orange or purple or something terrible. These are just like my used Solomons for when my dipshit friends show up and they're like, hey, can we go out and see the whatever? And I'm like, yes, do you have another change of shoes? Because you can't bring your muddy shoes back in my building. There's shoes all over, and they're all Solomons. I hadn't owned a TV in decades until I finally put in the good CCTV system last year. Now I have it. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I forget. I always forget about this television. Yeah, we actually have 3 TVs monitoring cameras. Good luck finding decent Solomons on wide right now. Matt, have the same problem. Get on Amazon, put in Solomon shoes wide, pick any of them. If it doesn't matter if it's not the color you want, right? Just click on it, and then scroll down to the bottom of Amazon, and you will see all the stuff that Amazon's not getting paid to promote, and you'll see the other options for them. Solomons are the best. I don't know if they're the best, but I've been wearing I used to wear Morels, right? Morels fucking fall apart. Like, Morels are shit. The Solomons, and I have a lot of pairs of them, right? This is my inside pair of Solomons. If we go back to the back bathroom, there's probably a couple pairs there, because when I come in the morning, I go back here and I take off all of my clean clothes, and then I put on my dirty clothes to go out and do animal work. And then when I come back in here, I take a shower. Like, I don't ever take these socks, right? I have mostly smart wool. These are darn tough, right? I don't ever put these socks in the dirty shoes and then back in the clean shoes, because the bacteria will transfer, and then your shoes will always smell smelly. If you don't ever have that nasty bacteria in the shoe, you won't ever have foot odor. See? Underwear that were wet, socks that were wet. There was actually a fan blowing on all this shit. Poop shoes, Solomons. Clean shoes, inside shoes, Solomons. Man, I switched from Morel to Adidas Terex. Haven't looked back. Right on. I tried wearing Adidas several times, just like Nikes, man. I tried wearing Nike shoes. They just don't fit. I've never put them on and thought, man, these are comfortable. I know where my money is going. That's why I keep ordering from y'all. Shotguns already shipped, delivered, but I work on the road, so I won't see it till Friday. Awesome, man. Awesome. Thank you for your order, dude. Thank you. They feel weird on my heel. I'm a sock snob. I only wear Darn Tough. So I like Darn Tough, right? I like the mission of the company. I like U.S. manufactured. I like, if you fuck this sock up and wear it out 10 years from now, we'll give you a new pair. With that said, they are not as comfortable to me as Smart Wool, and they don't stay lofty, right? They don't stay comfortable as long during the day, and they take way longer to dry. I can take a damp pair of Smart Wool out of the shoe, and in a couple minutes, it's totally dry. The Darn Toughs, I like Darn Tough. I'm wearing them right now. I don't think they're as good of a sock as the Smart Wools. My Smart Wool's finally rotted. So the deal with the sock thing, right? And I get it, man. When Jaeger told me to start wearing Smart Wools 15 years ago, I went to get a pair of Smart Wool socks, right? I went to look at them at REI. And I'm like, there is no way in hell I'm going to pay $15 for socks. I buy a bag of socks for $15 until you wear them. And then what you need to do is every payday go buy you a pair of socks until you have 20 pairs of them, right? I change my socks 2-3 times a day, at least. I change if I'm wet, when I come back in the building, those clothes come off, because that's sweat, and that's sweat that has stuff from outside, and it is going to stink, right? Whenever we get on a live video, whenever I shoot a video, I put on a brand new shirt. I will wear shirts, but when these shirts have been outside, or the biggest thing is when they're sweaty, right? When I'm sweaty and I pull them off, I stretch them out some. I don't dry any of my clothes. My clothes get spun in the dryer, and then they all get hung up. My shirts last literally 10 times longer by not drying them. So, I mean, I do a bunch of weird shit, right? I get 120 shirts in here every week. I get about 30 extra for the employees and myself. And then I have shirts in bags. When I need to shoot a video or something, I want that shirt tight fitting. I don't want it stretched out. I want it sharp black, not faded black. So I guess I'm in a position in my life where that's important to me. So I make that happen. I buy those shirts. I buy extras so that I can do that. Not drying them is good. One dryer cycle and they begin to look, they sure do, man. They sure do. Laugh out loud, moist. I like moist. Not on my underwear, though. In her underwear. got my M1 Grand and mesh pockets. John Witherspoon, I have a knife set aside for you if you want it. If you don't, that's totally okay. It'll be the original cost. I have a few of these left, and they are $2,000, $2,500, and $3,000. That's the cost. They're going up as the number goes down. Yours will be the normal price, John. If you want it, bring me cash, gold, or silver. Red dot sale, Palmetto, right on. Same here. I take shower before I get in the vehicle. I do too, Cash. It's called dealing with this evil weather. Yeah, you're right. Modification. I'm with you 1,000%. I don't take dirty. Like those shoes in the back. If I have to go someplace, those shoes in the back. If I got to go someplace, I'm not getting into my new trucks. I'm not getting in my cars. I'll drive my Excursion. I'll drive the Dodge. I'll drive the Suburban with dirty clothes. Dirty clothes don't go in my brand new trucks. My goal in my trucks is when I get in my truck, I want it to still have the new car smell. That tractor they just delivered, it's full of new car smell. That excavator out front there, they dropped off a brand new Kubota. It's got new car smell all over it. It's got a little iPad in it for the, oh, you can't see it. It's dark out there. You see the lightning though. It's been raining here a little. I wish it was still raining. It's lightning all over the place, but no rain. That M1 Grand Rig is pretty sweet. There's none here. I can't even walk and show you one. They bought them all. Plus one, wool, especially merino wool. I have varicose veins, so I always wear compression socks. Wool over in boots keeps my feet dry and not smelly. Used to have bad fungal issues in boots when wet. Yeah, and once you do it, man, once you transfer that dirty sock or dirty foot, man, it's in the new shoe. What's your advice for product markup percentage? Bryce, I can tell you what we do. What do you do, right? What's your product? What do you do? What's your service? You can guarantee if I am reselling a product, I don't bring in products that I can't make 100% on. So when I contact some company and I'm like, hey, what's your margin on these? And they're like 30%. I'm never doing business with a 30% margin ever. Because I only have so much capital and my customers only have so much money. Why should I sell them that when I could sell them the product that we build instead, right? Bottle new car smell. Where's the pup? Pup is outside 100% now. Have you tried the new Katanica shorts? Venture, I think. Nope, but I'm wearing Katanica shorts right now. I don't like a lot of Katanica's products. I've tried all of them. I like the rain shorts. Love them. I like the pants. I don't like that they took my pin slots, right? They took the pin slots on the pants and put them on this leg. Not a fucking clue why that happened, why they did that. We are manufacturers. But what do you manufacture, Bryce? Because I know my shit. I don't know a lot of other shit. Will 8-mag stacked be available anytime soon? James F., if you want an 8-mag stacked, send me an email and just give me like 3 bullet points, right? Hey, I want an 8-mag stacked. Hey, I want woodland. Hey, you got the hottest wife. I hope to get one someday. I don't know. But just tell me what you need, and that gives me chain of custody. I can print that out. I can go to production, and I can go, let's have a conversation about these, right? Because Cody, and that's my son Cody, because I want to have that conversation because I want him to think for himself, and I want him to think in line with me. But why, right? 8-mag stacked. How many can we sell? Could we sell them in woodland? How many could we sell immediately in 5 minutes? How many can I sell in 72 hours? Allocation of labor is our problem. I need 20 more employees or 100. I have 52 sewing machines. On the best of days, 15 of them run. So it's all about labor, right? It's how much labor what can we produce in man hours? It's the Dillon 650. Okay, the machining guy. You're in a unique position, man. So if you're competing head to head with somebody, I want to be the best guy, which also I want to be the most expensive guy. I'm not Ford. I'm not Ronnie South. What's up, buddy? Ronnie does some awesome leather work. I don't want to be Ford. I'm not trying to put a Model T in every driveway. We're Ferrari. If I want you to buy my shit, I'll call you and ask you to buy my shit. My boy Horton is a custom knife maker. And he's like, man, if I want you to buy my stuff, I'll just call you and tell you you can buy my stuff. And that's kind of how we are. If I can sell 100, I'm only building 75. Because it's scarcity marketing. If you want to know how I do marketing, look up the company Supreme. If you don't know what Supreme is, I don't know where the fuck you've been. But look up Supreme. And that's what we do. That Walmart video was crazy. Keep it up. Alpha Dad, I'm not even sure what video that is. Nicole, easy on the lefties. We have a couple of things for us. Oh, left-handed. Left-handed. Will do. We'll send it tonight. We're manufacturing 8 mag. Tiger Paw, what's up, buddy? Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zebra. What is Z? Zulu. Zulu. You need a bottle of new car smell. I read that one. So the Katanicas, they're not even on my radar. I haven't seen them, but I do love these rain shorts. I have bought over 100 pairs of shorts. I buy them for myself. I buy them for my kids. I buy them for my employees that will actually wear them. A lot of my employees won't wear shorts, so I buy them frequently. You've seen them you see them in everything. If you see me from here down, it's always Katanica unless it's Cole pants in the winter. I just checked these socks and got me a few pairs. Thanks for the recommendation. Des, for socks, there is a clearance company that puts out this crazy like newspaper print catalog. It's Sierra Trading. Sierra Trading. You can oftentimes, and Sierra Trading is a trip because they'll let you stack coupons. Number one, get on their email and they'll send you a coupon. And then when they have a holiday or something, they'll send a coupon. And you can literally take a 20% and a 10% and stack them up and for 30. And then they put all this shit on sale. A lot of times you might not want the color of it, but check it out. John, got any tourniquets? I do not. I do not have. So Recon, I'm not selling any of my Recons. Recon is out of business. I believe they made a better tourniquet than Cat. Rats, I have a reoccurring order with Rats for 1,000 pieces a month. And we're like, hey, where's our order? We went around and around. Finally, I got hold of James, and I'm like, hey, does your boy still own Rats? And the dude hit me up in like 10 minutes. He's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't have your email. I don't have anything from you. And I'm like, well, let me forward this to you because maybe we're getting cock blocked by an employee that doesn't like us or something. This industry's a small industry. So we forwarded him all the emails, and he's like, I don't know what's up. He goes, everything is palletized. I will go into the Ukraine. I'll open a box and send you some. We got 20. He sent me 20 tourniquets out of the 1,000. I'm looking for a job, but they all want the juice. I won't. If you came in here and told me that you're vaccinated, I probably wouldn't hire you. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't say that's the reason. Tennessee's great. It's a right to hire, not a right to work state. But if you are in line with that, you're probably not going to like the shit that I say, I don't know, every 5 minutes. You're not going to last here. Biggest advice I'd give you as a business owner is don't do shit that makes you uncomfortable for any length of time. And what I mean by that, I would come to work and I would cringe that some certain employee was going to come in here because I just don't like that fucking employee. They did a mediocre job. There was always going to be some bullshit. And when you finally get rid of them, it's a sigh of relief, right? And when you do that, other employees will be like, I'm so glad you got rid of that motherfucker, right? I wore Cole shorts today. I don't like their shorts. I like their heavyweight pants. I got their Riders. I got their Above the Law. I've got the Law. And I've got their Lawless. I also have some Destroyers. But I think the Destroyer was the one that was a little deceptive because it was lightweight. Cole shorts to death. They were the pant shorts. Yeah, I definitely don't like zip-off shorts. Perfect for climbing. Totally get it. My wife hated them. They went missing one day. I don't like anything that swishes, right? If you can hear, like I've never wore a tracksuit. I don't think you should ever go in public in sweats. But you do whatever you want to do. But you won't ever see me running around. My crew, there won't be a motherfucker that looks like they just got out of bed. There won't be a motherfucker with me that looks like they're wearing pajamas. New car smell. Can't post a link here. Oh, I don't need it. Thank you, though. Thank you. Like, when I said that, I meant I'm going to buy a new car every year. What's happening Friday night at the compound? John, I don't know, but the boss that does know is on here. She was commenting. I don't know if she's still here. My suspicion is that it will be open because we're allowing camping. And when I need to do something or I've just had enough, or my wife has, you are probably welcome to hang out for a while. But when we're done, we're done. And you'll know I'm done because I'm like, hey, you don't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck out of this building. And I'll lock the doors. And Amanda and I will do whatever Amanda and I do. But we'll hang out some. We'll hang out some. And on Katianica, man, those are great dudes. They make that shit right here in the United States, right in San Francisco. If they're not on your radar, check them out. They've got a good Instagram page. You probably, if you've ever seen the Mythbusters, the big heavy EOD like bomb jacket he wore, that is Katianica. That's who they are. The gummies are so fresh they stick together. The gummy bears, when we order gummy bears, they do not take them from a warehouse. They actually make our order and ship it to us, usually, I don't know, 3 to 5 days after we order it, and it shows up the next day on a semi-truck. I order enough gummy bears that we use a forklift to unload the pallets from the semi-trucks. The Velcro hook on those underbelts really gets after. Oh, they'll tear shit up. I don't know what that's about, though. I'm surprised we sell so many of them. I hate this wear workout clothes as normal clothes trend. I like it on girls. I mean, I think women should have to walk around naked, but I wore my Cole shorts. What's up, brother? Judge all pants and shorts if the belt loops will hold up to my SOE underbelt. Oh yeah, they'll fucking tear everything up, man. Especially denim. Basically gives you 650 for the efficiency of 1050 to match the reloading time for reloading pistols. Oh, right on. I subscribe to your, when I saw you follow my Instagram, I subscribed to you. You guys should set a TikTok up right now if you don't have one. Labor problem sucks, 700 people short. I can sell, this is no bullshit, okay? Because we do it like every Black Friday. We haven't even ran a Black Friday sale for the last 3 years, I think, 2 years. I do $1.5 million to $2 million in a 3-day period, right? I can sell $1 million every month. A slow month is $800,000. I can sell way over $1 million every month. I can't build it. I don't have the capacity to build it. And I'm not leaving here, so thank you, we plan on it. No, motherfucker, that meant like right fucking now. I'm not going to say anything that's going to be life-changing. Right motherfucking now, go get your TikTok set up. And if you're telling me you don't run your social media, I think you're the young dude in the business. You need to know how to run your fucking social media because shit always happens. You need to be able to react and react quickly. When I make a social, do you think it's a good idea or no? I don't know what we're talking about. When I make social media posts, I automatically see a $3,000 to $5,000 bump in sales. And when I don't make social media posts, that money never comes into the business that day. I look at business and revenue daily. The first thing I check in the morning are bank accounts, overnight sales, and a few other places where money is, right? and then have 3. You need whatever bank you love, you need to have another little bank set up in case you get locked or cut out of that one. You also need to be doing PayPal. I know people are like, PayPal's the devil. We run millions of dollars through PayPal all the time. The product idea. Yeah, if you can make something do something as well or better and faster, yes, that's a great idea. Especially if you can build a piece that's aftermarket, right? Now, Dylan might come after you. Dylan might be like, crush, right? And a lot of times it's a cease and desist. I can send a cease and desist order out even if I have no grounds to stand on. A lot of times they're going to stop doing what I want to do. It really comes down to money. How much money do you have to fight a bigger company? And a lot of times they have lawyers under the roof. So they have a dude on payroll that's really not working within his rating. So build something that adds on to somebody else's product. Awesome. Maybe they say something, maybe they don't, probably not. Damn it, I'm late. What's up? What's up, Philip? Email sent for the 8-Mac. Right on, right on. I am not shocked to hear this. Your product quality sells itself. Love the SOE gear. Right on. Not sure what that's about. You are a marketing expert. I'm not, man. I've done this for a long time. I look at what the people we call younger are doing, right? You have to look at, I follow on TikTok. There's a lot of shit on TikTok and Facebook Reels, right? Everything is fucking tits and ass, and the thumbnail is set so it looks like she's naked. That's the majority of it because that's what trends, because that's what people click on. There's a lot of business stuff on there. I follow a t-shirt company, a huge t-shirt company, but there's a ton of marketing advice. I follow a lot of social media marketing people. And I heard one the other day said something that made total sense. Facebook is full of Karens and complainers. Instagram is 25 to 35-year-olds that want to see really pretty photos. TikTok is 15 to 25-year-olds that don't know how to communicate and interact in society. They're going to say something with no filter, and when you reply to them, they're going to play victim and take issue with it, right? As long as you know these things, you can work within those bounds. Do you have any business advice for someone who is starting a small business in fashion district in San Diego? Yogi, I don't even know where the fashion district in San Diego is. We used to go to Los Angeles for the fashion district. Ask me some more questions. And you can send me an email if you want, or private message me. Ask me some more questions because I don't know what that really means. Are you, like, you want to set up a t-shirt company? And you want to have somebody else print your t-shirts? Do you want to cut and sew and actually make your t-shirts? Because those are very different answers. Only social media I use is internet forums, if that even counts, and YouTube, but I nuke it occasionally. Well, you don't have a business either then. And if you do, you hate money. James F., email, right on, read that. All right, guys, this is slowing down. Thank you for the super chat. I'm going to get off of here in a minute. So you got a couple minutes. I'm going to walk around here and turn these lights off. Last minute questions, comments. Again, I've got these day packs are online. These lever gun rigs are online. I think these are not online. If you want a black, multicam black AKM4 micro, I have some. Send an email, I'll put it up for you. I've got some multicam tool bags. I have a lot of stuff. That's just the stuff that we just built. What do you use for coffee on the property? I use an AeroPress pretty much everywhere. So I'm super lazy. I need to figure out how to get our coffee into K-cups. I'm sure there's a service that'll do it, but so we have 2 of our own coffees that Nicole roasts, which is the best, but I'm lazy. So I use these, and my boy Kips turned me on to these. They look like a little kilo of silver when you get them. They're cheap. You could stock a ton of this shit. And I just pop that in there, and I push this down, and this is what I use. I have another thing that is, I don't know where it went. Amanda took my other coffee pot out of here and put this carbonator thing in here. But my boy, Jay, hooked me up with this super duper thing that frosts milk, and you have your coffee pods have a barcode, and depending on the coffee, it tells the machine how long to push it through, how much water to put in it, and what temperature. Been looking at the day pack, but my belt's worn out bad. Very different things, man. Very different price ranges. If you want the day pack, get the day pack. You can get the belt at any time. And if you can buy a $300 backpack, you can probably afford an additional $65 for the belt. So get them both. How many of these kits do you think would be good to have before release? Bryce, I have no idea, buddy. I would do a soft release. I would build a few of them and send them to guys that you have access to in the community, or even loan them to them and give them an option. Hey, if you like this thing, I will sell it to you at a reduced rate. I would get some market feedback from guys that actually use like a 650. And there's a lot of them out there. You can probably find them even local. But I would find out, right? You need to put some time on these things, wear and tear, serviceability, replacement parts. I don't really know what it is you're building. I don't want to know either. But you know, you can always spin up and make these. There's not a ton of dudes that are going to build this. I mean, it sounds like it takes some CNC machine time. And I've not researched it. I don't know that there's an aftermarket for Dylan stuff or machine stuff like that. So I really don't know. I build lever gun rigs, right? Here's an example, lever gun rigs. I think we built like 40 on the first run, sold out of them in minutes, and then built them 24 at a time, and we sell out of them every day when we run them, we sell out of them. And then Wild Pigs Custom and Chisel Manufacturing asked for them, like we'd given them to Chris Costa. Chris is really the reason we built the rig. Like we had built the rig before. Chris wanted it without a medical pouch on it. So, and then sent it to, you know, Yeti at Sentinel, sent it to a few other dudes. And then their pictures and their reach is totally different audience. So they show it, and everybody, you know, every time I post one, they share it. But really all the new lever gun rig orders, they're coming from TikTok. When I post those pictures up, there'll be 120 comments on TikTok and 20 comments on Instagram. So we're getting new reach and new customers from TikTok. Vietnamese tic-tac for coffee, no idea what that is. Amazon sells, I know the refillable thing. I'm lazy. If Amanda took our coffee and put it in those reusable K-cups for me, I would totally use them. I won't do it. What's your favorite thing you did today? Massage. Super lazy. 90-minute massage. What else did I do today that was super cool? Playing with the puppy was cool. She's super smart. Like, she knows right off. You only have to tell her once or twice. And when you open the gate, she's only opening the gate. She wants to come through because you're there, right? As soon as you come to the other side of the gate, she wants to be where you are. I don't know, man. We did a live feed. I always like doing live feeds. I like doing live feeds. That's always fun. So probably the live feed. And for the coffee press thing, Iridium, I have several coffee presses. I have some nice glass ones. I have some Lexan ones that are supposed to not break. I saw a dude on a cool EDC Instagram page had this Stanley shit, so I went and bought all this Stanley stuff. I also bought this one from Coffee Gator, pretty badass. I was able to get a pink one for Amanda. Because I want to do some cool, like, B-roll coffee steam shit, you know. I follow Make Art Daily. I think that's one of them. Just amazing photography and videographer and art pages. And I'll never do any of that shit. But it's sure is cool to see how they do product shots of coffee, you know. And then Peter McKinnon, if you're making content, that Peter McKinnon should be on your radar. He's like the best. Nike hires him, Sony hires him. Guys, I gotta piss super bad. I'm out of here. Have a good night. Thank you for bullshitting with me. If you need something, send me an email. And as always, we put up 5 videos almost every day on YouTube. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Locals, Gitter, Float, MeWe, and True Social, and TikTok. Join. If you see me on there ever and you watch, please share. Just hit share and send it to somebody.